Melon. I've never heard of melon. Have you guys heard of melon? It's a new browser, it looks like. Sorry I'm late. Very late. Like I said, I've been so tired lately. It's really hard for me. Good morning. I've been so tired. It doesn't matter when I go to sleep, even though I go to sleep at a reasonable hour. It doesn't matter when I get up. I just have been so tired all the time. Exhausted. So, it's part of my, with the fever that I've had for a while. It's just me fighting off. It's like if you ever had an infection, or like you're fighting a cold or something and you get really tired, it's because your body is fighting something. It's the same thing, except my body is fighting itself. So it's like I'm fighting a cold, but the cold is me. Which is terrible. But it is what it is. That's just the reality of it. That's why I've been so tired. That's why I have a fever. It's all of that crap. Yuck. Boo. Hiss. But here we are. As you can see from yesterday, Cardi did an update. And he did, in fact, fix the problems that were in the game with contrast, as well as he added something that we're going to play with at some point. I'll try to show you how to use it. It's a new action, or at least it's an updated action. Lets things come and go depending on time of day, which I think is genius, because I've always felt that like certain things just don't look right in the house at night, like a rainbow. There wouldn't be a rainbow at night, no offense. So affecting that could be really cool and help things look a lot more realistic. Itchy nose! If my sound is weird, if my music's too loud, could you let me know? I still don't know what caused that squealing yesterday. Again, I'm really sorry that I'm this late. This is not like me at all, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right? I've recently decided that I just have to worry more about myself and not, if I'm late, I'm late. As long as I show up eventually today on the day, I think it's good. But normally I'm so hard on myself. I'm like, I can't miss my time. I can't miss my time. And I try not to. But I'm not going to sit here and beat myself up. I'm chronically ill. It's why I don't have a real job. I have a fake job. Multiple fake jobs, actually. So, I'm trying. I'm trying to go easier on myself. Also, it appears that Danger Lucy and Gorak 60 and perhaps others have completed the tribute home. Now, I don't think this is going to be the only tribute home we see for Monkey May, but it's going to be one of them. So I'm going to show it to you. For those of you who are not in DDA, especially, you may not know it, but this is Monkey Me's tribute home. I think I'm gonna probably do something small for her that's just a single house for just that, but I think this needs to be changed, and I'm fairly sure that Danger probably did change it. But here's the here it is so far. Oh, he's adding to it. Oh, okay, there's more oh no, he's not. This is just the rest of it. But this is the beautiful memorial for Monkey Me, who passed. I think it's beautiful. Look at that. So we've got this lovely fountain, and you know, I mean, there's some debate about whether or not we should say passed away in this case, as it kind of minimizes what really happened. But at the same time, we don't want to make her whole life about the fact that she was murdered. So it's really kind of complicated, and I don't know how any of us are going to resolve that. I guess we each have to make our own decision on that. But here is, I really think this is quite beautiful. Really thoughtful. The suggestion that I had made to Danger Lucy, and I hope that this had some impact on the decision, was I told her, I think, after looking at all of Monkey's homes, that the garden would be a best move, and then cats, because she had cats in her all of her like really fancy pretty homes. And as you can see, we have cats walking around, making this place seem more alive. And then we have just beautiful things, candles. It's just very, very lovely. So I just wanted to take you guys here to let you see that DDA has done this, and what a beautiful job it's been. They did do it! Oh, good. I was wondering about this. I was looking for the thing. In memoriam. Welcome to the Monkey Me Memorial Garden. This is a place of solitude that honors a lost member of our DDA family who is much loved. Please visit as often as you like. May you find solace and comfort within. Oh no! Good luck, Azalea. I think this was really necessary and beautiful, and Cardi will be so touched that something that he made went to her memorial, because unfortunately I let him know yesterday and he was devastated. He said she was just the nicest person. She was always excited to show him her homes. So it's just difficult for him right now. So I think it's nice that something that he has made is going to be part of her memorial. So this house is a guild house. It's a the kind of house you use. I'm having trouble explaining it, but in DDA they have a system where you can earn tickets, and the tickets go towards, you can pick certain things out of this house that you want to redeem. So that's why it is a guild house. It's just that's what it's being used for, and why you see so much what looks like storage is not storage. It's prizes for the guild. So as you can see, things are lined up quite nicely where they're supposed to be. I just wanted to show you that. Now let's go just look at oh wait. I think I'm done on this character. Hold on a second. What a bummer. Not something I wanted to think about, but yeah, I'm done on this character. All right. Let's double check. But I wanted to show it to you that it exists. I think they may take donations towards it. Hey Syndra, how are you? So if you feel like you want to give something towards it, that's something to do. I'm just not sure what they needed, what they want. So we're gonna have to take a look at that and see. I kind of want to turn one of my homes into a memorial, but I don't want to. I don't know. I think that by adding the sign in front, that actually makes a big difference to me. So I'm glad that they did that. So, all right, switching, burning up for my burning. We were doing DDA yesterday's homes, so we can finish those off. Excuse me. Or we can go to EU and look at homes there. We could do that too. Burning up. Burning up for my face. Not for your love, but for my face. Wow. It is noon and my husband is just now making his breakfast. That's just wrong. That's just wrong, that slacker. What day is it? What time? Happy July, by the way. We're in July time. Okay. Things that are going on in the world of housing. My neck hurts. That's the first thing. Let me see. It was just an announcement. And I'm dumb because I can't remember what it was. Nom, 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 nom. Yawn. 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 Sorry, I'm still waking up. Tamriel Homes Guild Contest Small Businesses. That's one of the new ones. We've got... What, yawning? Because that's, you know, it could be a soundtrack to my life. Alright. Sari's announced that EU has a small business venture. Basically, you have either a shop, a restaurant, a scam, or any other build to show how you earn your money. I think it's no EHT, no in-rooms. And then, I don't know. I think it's guild only? PCEU and guild only, yeah. So if you're in Tamriel Homes, that's something you can enter. Summer is almost over with. I need to start looking at other people's pages and seeing what else is going on. I've just been so caught up in my own real life. I'm trying to get things organized so that I can go home and visit my parents for the first time in like forever in New York. But you know, I don't know when that's going to be, but it looks like it's probably going to be, hold on for one more day. I think my contest is on the 13th. I have to double check, but it looks like it's probably going to fall right in there, which is why I might want to kick out my contest to the end of the month. So if that happens, I will make sure that you all know. I will do whatever it takes to keep you all informed that the contest is continued out, because I will be traveling more than likely on those days. So it's not just, because I'm bringing my stuff home. I'm not going to move the contest closer, because that's not fair. Excuse me, I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy. Sorry. Making faces at you. Not very good at it. More like... No, not cute. How's this one? This one's fairly cute. I like this one. Yeah, I did not get the guar on this character. Oh yeah, new month. Some things to remember. Look at your crown store on both NA and EU, depending on which one you're on. And don't forget to collect your painting, Leowin of Weights. They've changed from sculptures to paintings. And it's free if you have ESO Plus. I would highly recommend getting it because that's awesome that we have paintings. I'm totally stoked about that instead of having statues. I think paintings are way more useful. Yawn, yawn. Alright. Let's see. What has we have? Alright. We're going to start with the 14 days more. So, Your Heart's Antiquarian Museums and Exhibits. Your Heart's Gallery. Let's check that out. Your Heart is a potato. I apologize for being so late today, but I'm doing the best that I can. Health is just not cooperating. So, TCE has raised their prices again to 600 to 1. It's just, that's the only way that they can continue working. You know, crown prices are through the roof. You're going to want to really think about that. Also, I'm not sure if you guys saw the crown gallery that was the preview gallery that was circling around. There's also on the forums, I didn't put the link in here. Let me get it. There are data mines of the new Lux items coming out. So I'm going to put them in Discord in the spoilers channel so that no one gets upset. Because I know I get upset if I'm not interested in spoilers if people stick them in main channels. So let us get Lux data mine. Here we go. Putting it in Discord in the PTS spoilers. Lux data mine. Alright. But just know there's some cool looking things in there. There's some disappointing things, but there's some good things if you are interested in Luxes. It does have the new plants in there if you're curious. The exotic flora. So there's that. I don't know what you guys have been up to, but it's taking me forever to load in. Oi. Hello, Nordenheim. Nordenheim. Heim in Nord. What the, what your name, why did you pick that name? I'm curious about it. Is everybody watching PvP? I think everyone's watching PvP. I am not a PvP person. Wow, is this taking forever? Is EU, like, really slow right now, or is it just me? Alright, Your Heart. Your Heart's Gallery. Woohoo! Alright. Oh, don't I know it. Now imagine you have Panther Fang, right? Not enough. Oh, lovely. Oh, this is the new painting, Leowin Awaits. This is the one that I just collected on this character. If you have ESO Plus, make sure you collect it. So it's really good for a gallery painting. I actually was going to add gallery paintings to one of my houses and just make it a gallery, but I haven't yet. I like this idea of using the rounded Merkmeyer walls basically to close off those sharp edges. It looks good. It really does feel like a gallery. Nice angled walls. Oh, look, and they're painting over here. They're painting party. Speaking of. I have been in contact with him recently, so if you are having trouble with your EHT, please tell me so that I can get everything fixed. For the first time in a very long time, I have nobody complaining. I think, unfortunately, Rishikesa stopped using EHT because she just couldn't get it to work right with her situation, which is she had 2 different PCs. And I think that that's always going to be an issue. So, Nothing in the dead cat. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Makes sense. It sounds legit. The name sounds like it came from something, so that's cool. I know I should have something to crunch up, but I don't think I do. I don't think I have this. I think I need to get this thing. Not on this side, though. I'm not going to bother with it with this character. Baby bear. Baby bear. I hate the noises the baby bears make. They scream like children. It's awful. I mean, it's definitely makes a memory. It's memorable is the word I'm looking for. Memorable. And then out here we have all sorts of other gallery stuff. So this is very much a museum-y type home. On the inside's paintings, on the outside is sculpture. Which makes sense. Oh, they also built a little house too. Nice. Let's see what's in the cave. The snacks. The snacks are in the cave. The snacks are in the cave. Hi-ho, the merry-o, the snacks are in the cave. Don't know why I sang that, but it just felt like the thing to do. Little spot to eat. And then a lost Phaedra. Look at that little touch. I love it when people do things like this. Everything is so perfectly laid out and everything. Somebody dropped bananas. Would you believe? I don't remember. The name is older than my usage on this game. I think my ex-husband and I started using that name back in WoW, which would have been close to 20 years ago. And it was his name, not... no, he used Little Feet. I don't know about Stabbity Doom. It may actually even be older than that, because I think I used it on Muds. No, actually, I'm not. I just, like... I think I just randomly came up with Stabbity Doom ages ago. And then decided... my name used to be Kiri on everything. I used to use the name Kiri. And then when my ex-husband and I got divorced, and I moved out to Wisconsin, I wanted kind of a new start. So I don't use that name anymore. I just use Stabbity now, or Stabbity Doom. I just decided out of my name's history of the different names that, I know this is really dull, but of the different names that I used before, I thought it was really good. Also, I'm kind of a cranky person. Like, I know it doesn't seem like it, but I'm kind of a cranky person. I like that they built a little house in there, too. This is lovely. Good job, Your Heart. A very good museum. I'm inspired by it. Definitely a cranky person. Casca Merca, Horror Macabre, exercised. But silly. Lord knows I'm silly. So you combine cranky and silly, and there you go. My name fits perfectly. Totally the way that I am. Silly, yet cranky. Or cranky, yet silly. Something in that. See? Now I'm a druid. I'm a grump. And I've gotten grumpier as the years go on. Just an angry bear. So we have a scary house. This is exercise, perfect for a scary house. But honestly, it's so lush. Look at all the plant life. This is more than just scary. It's also very jungly. I feel bad for somebody who's been captured here. Oh no! Knife in the head. Somebody's collecting mushrooms too. Nicely done. I don't know. As I get older, I get crankier and crankier too. I've just become a total grump. I think I've become more resigned to the fact that I just do not like people as a whole. I like people, people who are like, I like people individually to a certain extent, but as a group, I'm not a fan. So somebody is cooking dinner over here, and it's a little bit humanity. I've become more of a hermit, a curmudgeon, as you might say, and I'm comfortable with that. So beautiful, witchy, not just scary though. It's got a lot of other things going on. Not just like a jungle feel, but also nicely cluttered. They thought about this a lot. There's a story behind this, I feel like, and I wish that they would tell it to us. All right. Let's see what else. Lyria Sea Banquets, Grand Sijic. When I was in my 20s and 30s, I used to beat myself up because I never liked to go out. I didn't like being out in the world. I hated going to the movies because people make noise. People are disrespectful and annoying at movies. They don't know how to stay quiet. They have to interact with the screen. I find it very annoying, and it just, with my anxiety problems, it just drives me up a wall. Being around kids is a similar problem. You know, parents who don't monitor their kids much. And I realize the problem is me. It's not them. It's me. So if I avoid the situations, me with the terrible anxiety avoids a situation that stresses me out, then I'm happier. And probably so are they. Not having to deal with a person who's getting irritated by their child throwing a tantrum that they're not handling. So I'm just, my anxiety has taken over my life to the point where I'm a crank. I'm cranky. Wow, they weren't kidding about the feasts. Look at this. That's actually really, really cool. Fruit baskets and a roast, but the pieces of the roast, so it doesn't look silly. Bread. I would not be cut out to have children. Not with my anxiety. Oh, yeah. I mean, I would be afraid in the U.S. with the way the world has changed in the U.S. since 2016. I'd be afraid of violence in response to that. Maybe before, when I was younger, when I was growing up, I don't think there would have been any problems. But since 2016, it's like people are looking for reasons to get into fights. Certain kinds of people feel more justified and more comfortable doing it, and it's the same reason why I don't put political stuff on my lawn. Even though I live in a very the politics of the area align with my own, I still don't want to put any political flags or anything outside my house, because I would like my house to not be ruined, or be harassed by people who don't agree with my views, So the America has become a very scary place. It really has. And if given the chance, there are a lot of reasons why I would leave. It started to become more and more of a realistic option back at the last election that I might have to leave. But luckily things didn't go that way, so I didn't. What is in here? Is this the kitchen? Okay, so this is the kitchen. I was thinking very hard about places to go, but see, while I don't really care about moving because I've done it so many times at this point, what I do care about is my family's getting older. What do I do about them? So that's the problem. I think once I get to a certain age, and they're, they've already passed, it will be a different story. I love this little bathroom back here. Or changing room, I should say. But at this point, this is lovely. Very nicely done. It's believable. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. It's not safe. It's not safe. And I'm saying that as a resident. It's not a comfortable place. It's like a lot of us are really surprised at it too, because we didn't think it was that bad. Like we were living under an illusion, I think, that things were much better than they were. And then suddenly it was like the curtains were drawn back and we got to see the real thing, and we're like, what is this? Dark Galaxy, Machines and Machinery. I know it was a real shock to a lot of us that things were this bad, right? But they are this bad, and the reality is they always were, but they weren't. The people who were like that weren't as loud. It was harder for them to be loud about what they were saying because it was not acceptable for them to say what they were saying, and they knew it. But then when the political climate changed, suddenly they were able to say the awful things that they were saying to themselves out loud, and things have become just worse. This is Hollow Lunar Champion. Holy crap. I mean, it sucks. I don't want to be here. So, what are you going to do? This is neat, Dark Galaxy. Not a thing I see too many people doing. Making all sorts of machinery in here. Also, I love these little interacty bits. Like, this is a cup. This is the bottom of a bowl, but it looks like a switch. There's all sorts of really cool stuff going on in here. This is like a stop button if something goes wrong. Really cool. Down in the middle, somebody checking things. This is really, really neat. I think it's cool. Let's see what's inside. It's not a... Actually, I should start with the other side. It's not an ideal situation. That's why I don't leave the house. Part of many reasons why I don't leave the house. So here's the cafeteria, I think. Again, really creative. Super creative. I'm really impressed by this. Did you buy them? You bought the crows? What's going on in here? Is this all a temple? This is very interesting. Ah, we built down. Nice. Oh, look at the balloon. Very forested looking from right here. Boon! I'm not going to specifically buy them because I have already got 4 bankers. I mean, two bankers, 2 merchants. The cats and the regular. So I'm not going to do it, but it's tempting. I won't lie. This looks very natural. What a good idea to put the granite and stuff around the edges. Makes it look very natural. All the plant life is beautiful. I'm on EU, or I would. That is neat. I wonder what's going on in that. Hello, Salvis. Well, I mean, I'm not picking on you for doing it. I'm saying for my own purposes, I wouldn't want to do it because I don't have any way to use them. By the way, thank you to Winifred Willow, Donja Zero, and Century79 for the follows. Much appreciated. I have been, unfortunately, very unpredictable lately because of my health. I wish I was more specifically predictable. I don't think these kitties would really be blocked by this fence. I think they would be like, no, I want to eat you and not the meats given to me. Yeah, it's supposed to be. They're silly. It's a silly one. I don't know why. It's just a goofy one. Careless whisper of a stupid friend. What on earth is that? No. We'll wear this crown instead. Yeah, it's a little bit wiggly. Little bit. Just a little bit wiggly. Lovely. Floral. Okay, and then they close this off. Really neat. Fire hazard, but neat. One of the best Hall Lunar Champions I've seen in a very long time. Alright. On down to, we just did Dark Galaxy. Kashka Merca, we did one. Moitira? I think we did a Moitira. Let's see. We did not. I guess we know what our next one is. Moitira. For Elsewhere, or Moon Sugar. Wider than a mile. Okay, Moitira. Moitira's crafting sets, Moonsugar. The crows annoy me. They're kind of rude. Very entitled feeling. Although the new quest was cool. Hey, Samuel. The quest was cool in Blackwood. I thought that was a fun little trick that we had to deal with. But not a huge fan of, let's see. Not a huge fan of them. They're a little too demanding for me. Well, other than the metal poles, we have metal poles. We have metal poles. Let me get the list up. Oh, yeah. We got some. We got some. We have some cool wooden poles too. There's ones that you can buy from vendors as well, furnishing vendors. This one is the one I'm thinking of, but let's look at fashion here real quick. We've got, I guess this is the one I was thinking of. This. Oh wow, this one is a good one with the rope around it. This is a wooden pole. I've seen people make furnishings out of that. Or fences. There's this one that's just taller and thinner. There's the post that I was thinking of is the flagpole post. This is another really good one. This one you can buy in Northern Elsewhere. It's only 100 gold. Boom. Look at that sucker. Sink it in the ground and you have a much better size. Ah, this is the one. This is the one. The Elsewhere one, and then this is the one that's only courtyard posts and pillars. These are 100 gold also. You're welcome. These are good ones, in case the elsewhere doesn't work. But go to the elsewhere guy and furnishing guy, and you should be able to get it. So this is a crafting house, so obviously it's just tables and stuff, but it's nicely set up. Boink! Down we go. I used that one too. I used that one in structural builds. I find that post to be very helpful in structural builds. Let's see if there's another. Oh, goodness, no. All right, let's see what we have. Butt moo. I'll pass for now. No parkour. Portal hubs, okay. Lots of butt moo portal hubs. We'll go to their Rosie Lion portal hub. Yes, that's all. I think that's Arch, not really Cardi who's doing that. But it's cool. I like it. It's true. Maybe they do have louder ones. I also think this is a portal for them and not for everyone else because it's otherwise empty. Alright, whatever, butt move. Raven in the Dark, we did one of those. Oh, we did not. Alright, let's go to Raven in the Dark, Hawk Hen House, Moon Sugar. I don't know what that means in German. I'm not really good at German. As in, I don't know anything about German, so I shouldn't even try. Hawk. Hawk. Hen house. Hawk. I wish I knew other languages better than I do. I know some, a little bit of some, but I do feel bad. Wish I knew more. Alright, here we go. Okay. Wonder what happened. All right, 556 out of 700. I can count, really I can. Raven in the Dark, and we're in Elsewhere. So this is the Elsewhere. Very interesting cave. I like the hanging ivy. I think that looks really good. You know, stuff moves in ESO. The base game, unfortunately, does not save things exactly as it should, so there are problems. But, what on earth? I love this. Hello, Piggy. How funny. And so a lot of the time when things are moving, if not all the time, it's the base game causing it. It doesn't save with enough decimals, if that makes any sense. Like, for example, let's say one of the coordinates you save it is this, right? It doesn't go that far, so let's say it'll save, thanks for the follow, Zion, 34.7. So you lose at 0.8. That can make, over time, that makes a difference. So your item's going to move because it doesn't save that last few decimals, however many there are, in the slot of the database. So that's why things move. There's just, it's not perfect. obviously. This is really different. So base game has limitations. It's also a reason why a lot of other things bug out is because of that limitation. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying what I know. I don't know if there's a way to fix it. I mean, eventually... No, you're not. You're not going crazy. It's absolutely true. Because of the fact that they lose parts of the coordinates that you save them in. So every time you save and it reloads, well, now it's at a different coordinate entirely. Well, not entirely, at least in most part. And this is neat. It's like a little restaurant here at the bottom. So it's not something they can even fix because there's a fixed number of decimals they can put in the database, because the way the database is designed. So that's just the way it works, unfortunately. Oh, how lovely. She looks like she's wearing a giant parasol. I love it. Now, as for the big moves, when things move way the heck... Oh, sorry, Samo, but nice to see you. When things move way the heck out of whack, I don't know why that happens. I'm sure there's a reason for it, but I don't know what it is. Look how lovely this is. The colors. But who knows? Maybe something gets saved wrong? It's hard to say. What an interesting ruin. This is great, Raven. If I missed anything, let me know. It's so different. I'm not good at finding things I miss. So I would hope you'd help me out if I missed anything. But I like your little restaurant. Yes, you're shroomy. I don't know what that means, but role play, combat training. Crafting sets we did. Guild halls. No. Art deco. No. Coastal living. Coastal living is easy to do. Let's see. What? Oh, hide inaccessible, that's why. I see. Time squid astern traditional. Mornoth. Let's hit it. I like type squid astern stuff in general. They have very interesting stuff. Very different. And they've been around a while, which is nice. Nice to see people evolve over time. And they've been around so long that we can do that. Oh, did you guys see me as an emo yesterday? I'm sorry about the heads on the side. I don't know why it does that. But I do like the emo look. I thought that was funny. Alright, we have 400 out of 400 Mornoth with snacks. A little stable. Nice gardening. A little well. Is the guar putting up the laundry? Oh, I hope the guar is putting up the laundry. That's adorable. Is this a guar house? Probably so, because I am indeed in that guild. I am, it's probably my most, like, money-making guild of all of them, and I'm in a whole bunch of really good ones. But yet, that one makes some serious bank for me. Thank you! These are just random homes on EU right now. This is Mornoth, which has been completely redone. Because Orcish, this is usually an Orcish home, and it's very cold feeling. But look at this madness. You've got reskin floors, cobbled couches, but They've got a whole wall of an aquarium over here. Now, how you do this is you take a greenhouse and you plop it in. It is. It's emo stabby, actually. Emo. An emo, don't you think? Here's a band here performing. But if you want to do this, blue lights, greenhouse, moving plants, and pets. It all works so nicely. They added extra rooms in here by adding these walls. Hey, Ari. I know it's got weird stuff on the side. I don't have any control over that. It's a broken snap, but I do like the one in the middle. Looks good. But since it's broken, we'll do one that's a little less broken. So here's the one with the feathers. Okay, second floor. Again, really warm compared to what this house normally is. Lots of fabric and flame both help with cozy feelings. Using yellow flame really makes things feel warmer. Lots of stuff on the floors and the walls to make things feel more warm. And this is obviously the bathroom. And the shower. No shower curtain for you. Bathtub. Now let's see what's on the balcony. Okay, painter. Somebody's painting Cardi. As one should. He is very paintable. Oh, try sinking it in someplace where you can, if possible. Lovely, lovely gardening. Really nice job. Very cozy home. Oh, let's see. I always skip that. It's just, I keep thinking it's a real item, but it's not. All right, so these are three, it looks like they used 3 of the poles we were just talking about. These are just poles. And then the metal ones, and this is just a shelf. So 3 poles and a shelf. That's all they did. Dark elf shelf. Dark elf on the shelf. And they're also making pottery. Neat. Neat. Yep, affordable too. That's the nice bit. Let's go to Kamsha's Banquets. Warnhold Apartment, Flaming Nicks. Yeah, it's a very simple yet good easel. I think it works great. Just 3 poles and a shelf. Really good, simple idea, easy to put into place. As I make faces at you. What are we doing today? Let's see. All right, here we are. Oh wow, look at this. This is so cozy. Oh wow. How nice. What an interesting idea. Okay, first of all, we're dealing with a Flaming Nicks, so only 100 items allowed. But look at what they've done. They filled up the walls, so the walls are almost every space is covered on the walls. And then they've used Sijic tables as a seating area, interlocking them. And then lots of pillows. And then 3 tables with stuff on them, including skooma and noms. And then really nice clutter, just interesting clutter, you know, that you can look at that clutter and be like, what's going on here? Like, what is this? Or you can imagine what's going on with this Sorry. This guy, what's his name? The Nyx Hound. Like, why is he in the fireplace? Well, they like lava, don't they? So, little things like that. Lots of incense, red lighting. I mean, it's lovely. This is really, really cool. I like it a lot, Kamsha. Very cozy and interesting. Moo, moo, moo. Moo, 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 moo. Moo, moo, moo. Moo, 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 moo. Alright, fantasy. Hello! Cliffshade, Belzenefka, Fantasy and Magic, Mage's House. We have not seen one of these in a while. Cliffshades. It's true. It's the Flaming Nyx. That's part of it. But also, they like fire, don't they? All right. Here we go. So this is Cliffshade, Mage's House. Obviously very magical. Now, look at the difference between this and the room and the houses we just left, okay? This is an interesting technique. The last houses we were in were very much washed with a yellowy kind of fire look. It's making it cozy. The blue lighting is completely different. The blue lighting makes it seem much more cool. So this does not work for cozy. It can be used for other reasons, like this in this case is probably magical, but it does not work for cozy. So just remember that if you're trying to put lights in to make something feel cozy. Notice the difference. You're in this firelight here. This is a cozy room. This is not. Such a small little thing, but easy to do once you know what you're looking for. You just add different color lighting together. That's lovely. Mage's house. And second floor. Kind of a mixture up here of both light colors. Crafting house, library, the whole bit. Nice small house if you want to do stuff. You know, I find this is a great house for a restaurant because you can use this as the kitchen with the fireplace right here. And then this as a, you know, a place for people to eat on both floors. It's a really neat house for that. Okay. Let's do Andy Gornier? I could swear I visited that. Maybe I'm on crack and goal. So lots of good stuff in the Crown store coming up. Nothing great, nothing horrible, but I personally like it. Okay, see you later, Zion. Thank you so much for the follow. That is super important for me. I need every single one. I started noticing that Twitch lies about how many followers I have. It rounds up quite significantly. I'm wondering if that'll help. Getting into Stream Team. I don't know why it lies like that though. Wow, this is a very magical area. I'm not really sure what. Oh, take a nice bathtub. Nautical theme here. I don't know if I would want to get naked or on a mud crab. Just saying. Well, is it? That's awesome. Let's see. What have we here? Why do you like it so much? Is it outfits or the true ghost horse? DLC, upgrades, utility, no, furnishings. Cal Granted. I do like that box. I have this one. I have this hair on my main. I like it. It's very nice hair. Do they have the huge pack out? They do not. Sometimes they have for sale. The styles are like, they'll have the one with like 98 different styles in it for almost nothing. You should pick that one up when it comes around again. This is very magical looking. Oh, itty bitty kitty and big kitty. I mean, the best place that I can recommend are the Crown Sellers, because that's all insured and you won't be ripped off. And that's why, that is why it's so expensive, is because right now there's a shortage. There aren't a lot of people wanting to invest the money into crowns to sell to us in gold. So yes, 600 and up is a totally reasonable price for crowns right now, unfortunately. Look at how beautiful and glowy this thing is. The only people I trust are generally are the services, because they're insured. I don't want to get ripped off. It's bullshit to get ripped off. It's like a glow house. The whole thing is a glow house. It's beautiful. Let's see what the middle looks like. I ran off to the side instead of going through. Very magical. It has. And between the prices getting jacked up because of yeah, it may not be a time that you can even do anything about, because unfortunately, I mean, that's just what they cost right now. Yeah, EU's always been higher. EU's always been higher. I think the problem, when you think about it, it's very understandable. What was going on is people were buying them up in other countries and then reselling them for money in US. It's totally illegal what they were doing, but that's what they were doing. So what did they do? They raised the prices in those countries where people were buying them. And now they can't do that anymore, but that also means that there's less availability of crowns. It's just the way it is, unfortunately. We did a horror. Right, that's what I'm saying. Drachenschuppe kitchens, Grimhearth's Woe. I haven't seen too many kitchens. People buying them up in like Indonesia and then selling them in the US because it's cheaper. They can make money that way. Only 180. Aw, I don't think you're full, bud. We'll poke around, but I don't think it's done. Oh, maybe it is. This might be RP. They may have very light items because it's an RP house. I think Drachenschuppe does those. Probably murdering his name. Sorry. I think it means dragon scale, but I don't recall for sure. Yeah, this is totally a RP house from the looks of it. I'm wondering what the story is. Libraries? Oh, another Flaming Lakes. Why not? Freya Lotus Libraries. Morgana's Study. All of them, I would think. I think they just announced tell Galen. Yeah, Jodes is back. But eventually they'll get around to all bringing them all back. So yet another really, really well cluttered Flaming Nyx. Look at how different people can do. 92 out of 100. Much more of a science-focused room than the last one, but gorgeous. Typically, RP houses, this is just from my experience and having seen a lot of them, they're less focused on being full and more focused on giving a feeling, like they're more about, I want a shabby in-room, right? Or I want a shabby or a wealthy inn. You just consider what the feeling is and less about how many items are in it. It's just a feeling that I get from it. But this is great. Great bedroom, Freya. It's really neat. I love that back wall with this whole thing going on. It's very spooky. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's just how I feel about it. Another Flaming Nyx. Let's check it out. Imperior, lore-inspired. Flaming Nyx. We get to see how different people do their Nyxes. Hi, Swanks. Yes, exactly so. It's less about the design, more about the feeling, you know? Like, do you want this to be kind of a creepy Dark Brotherhood kind of area? You know, things like that. Wow, entirely done differently. Yeah, Night Raven has a good point and would know because that's what the kind of houses they do. Look at this reskin. Entirely reskinned in Eleanor. Totally different than the last Flaming Nyxes we looked at. 69 out of 100. Believe it or not, this is significantly less decorated than the last two we looked at, which is amazing to me because it doesn't look it. But a temple. There you go. Temple. Got people in here. Really neat. Yeah, that's how it goes. I mean, it's... After looking at a lot of them, that's where I get that feeling from, but I could be wrong. No, if it's RP, it's RP. It doesn't matter. Like, if you have it looking different, that's your RP house. That's what you've decided it is. So don't feel bad about that. You could leave it alone. Cyrodiilic, Silverwind, how life feels. That sounds sad. If it is RP, leave it as RP. It doesn't matter if you don't fit this feeling that I have about RP homes. So don't worry about it. How life feels in Cyrodiilic. They completely hid the house on the first entrance. Oh, I'm sorry, Silverwind, that your life feels like this. I'm so sad by this. That's kind of cool, though. You can walk all the way up there. Oh, wow. That house is completely hidden. Wow. There's just a single twig of life coming up. This person's trying to plant a little bit of life amidst the destruction. And then up here is like a little, I don't know what to call it, a little safe haven amongst everything else with little cats are the safe haven. I mean, yeah, that's how I feel. Oh, I'm sorry, Silverwind, that things feel like this right now, but I understand. And I like that you're trying to change it, which is what it looks like. Did we do an Eleanor Crest? We did not. Let's go to Sir... Wait, yes, we did? I think. I can't remember. Clairvoyance. Palatine Manor. Eh, what the hell. Ah, Xbox is back up. EU Xbox is back up. Okay, 324 out of 700. So this is kind of light. So we'll try to find where the build is, because it's obviously not in the house proper, which is fine because the house proper has mold, and I hate it for that reason. Yeah, no, it's great. It's a great idea. There's nothing wrong with that. I know Swanks does it. She allows people to RP in her home. She's had Tony Axe out RPs in her Grand Topol, I've seen. So gaming area, very, very lush out here. Beautiful. I mean, a lot of people are open to others using their homes for RP. I certainly wouldn't mind, but it's... a lot of times they do stuff specific for a certain story, so it's hard to know what people will need. Like, who was it? The person who just did the inside of a Kijiji cart was doing it for a specific story, so she needed it to look like you were inside a cart. Moving, traveling, which is really neat. Okay, we got a little sneaky back here. And while I had seen one other person do that, I think it was not a Khajiit cart. It was a more of a Breton thing. She had to make it specific for that. So sometimes it's hard to anticipate what people will need for their stories that they think through. It's kind of amazing. I wish I was able to RP. I just don't have that kind of creativity in my soul anymore. All of that's gone now. I'm boring now. So there's this little house thing in the middle under the garden. Okay. Oof, that's bright. I think that's the purpose, is it's supposed to be bright like that. Skooma room, but also dining. You can see out. Don't get rained on because there's something over your head. Very nice. Yeah, well, oh, very nice. It's rare that you see that many people in a house unless they're RPing. Or sometimes you'll see meetings or guild meetings, or occasionally like guild parties. Like a Christmas house when people are giving away Christmas presents to the guild. Lovely. Very pretty. Have a seat. Enjoy your paradise. We did a spooky, so... Moo! Towns. No towns. Underworlds and Plains, no. Alright, we're gonna head back to NA. Because I've really kind of exhausted this side. And then we'll look at Ollie's house with the birdies and see how that looks. We'll try out the birds. The birds. The burbs. Burbs. Do you have burbs? Let's see if there's a crow. No, no crow. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Oh my god. I hope this works. It works, but the mouth doesn't move. That sucks. I was hoping the mouth would move, because otherwise this is hilarious for looking at burps. Alright. There we go. Burp! Burb? Ew, creepy eyes. Yuck. Burby? No. Who the fuck is Supreme? I don't know, ain't you though. Something on my head is a burb dancing. Okay, that's kind of cute, I gotta admit. Angry burb. I am a bird. Sorry. So stupid. Oh my god, it's hilariously stupid. Alright, I'll be a burrito for right now. What is it saying? Connection to server timed out? I only just started. Hey, I'm trying new things, okay? I don't even have makeup on, so it's obvious that I'm trying new things, but whatever. Raven, maybe? Well, sort of. This is a raven. It's kind of not, but okay. I'm a Ravenclaw. With this. Interesting. I am not a Ravenclaw, but whatever. Okay. Oh, congratulations! That's awesome. Slytherin, Vampire Makeup, Hufflepuff, Gryffindor. Yeah, the only one that's any good is Ravenclaw. Alright, I'm going to quit Steam. See if that helps. And then reload it. I find that that often helps with connection problems. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know? This is going to be slightly loud. I apologize for that, but my startup sound is a little loud. That's Ms. Moo. That is my front room. I got that in a estate sale for $1. She's just a cow with cute face. Behind it, this is my mom's great-grandparents, so my great-great-grandparents, and then same with him. And this is the ship my great-great-grandparent came over on. This is a box that, a furniture box that was made for my great-grandparents, back when they lived in Missouri, different side, not the Italian side, the German side. And they bought it from their neighbor, and it's called Hopke's box, named after the neighbor. And it's a really neat piece of furniture because it's extremely well made with, you know, tongue and groove joints and everything, built probably back in the 20s. But what's really cool about it is I was looking in it when my dad gave it to me. It was his side of the family. I've always adored it. And when we bought the house, my dad's like, you should take this, you love it. All right, I guess we're not getting on. I don't know what's going on here. So I can't get on through Steam. Interesting. Something's up. Let's see if I can get in through non-Steam. Yes, she's a cute cow. Her name is Ms. Moo. Oh, yeah, mine's just kicking out. It's not even. Let's see what the forums say. Let's see if the forums say it's a problem. Nothing up on the forums yet. This is my alt account. I can't remember my main account stuff right off the top of my head. I see. This could be a Steam thing. Are you guys Steam? Give me Steam. Steampunk. This is steampunk, can't you tell? Oh, you can change the color of that. Ah, that's neat. I kind of like this. It's wild. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it's wild. Ooh, creepy. Steam engine. Okay, I love this. It's making my eyes super huge, but wow, that's cool. I dig it. I dig it. A little train going around. Doot doot. Okay, sorry. I adore it. I restarted the launcher. I did not have any luck with it, but the using the non-Steam login is working. That is really weird, Six. Kushalitz? I've only seen one fully decorated, and it was by Swankery. The rest are all not fully decorated. Swankery did move a build there. She took her, you remember Swankery's, Eye of Sauron build? She moved it there because it's more appropriate. She took it from her Pariahs and moved it there. And it looks really good. It's weird, though. Look at my eyeballs. My eyes are huge. But I do like it. It's cute as a button. It's really adorable, but really stupid. Yeah, it looks way better there. But that would be where I would... Oh my god, I can be Thomas the Tank Engine. I am on late today. I wasn't feeling good. Hey, I got in with this. That's crazy. Why can I get in with this and not with my normal stuff? Lame. I'm Thomas the Tank Engine, though. I did. I told you. It's for me, at least, it was Steam. I don't know why. Here, I'll be a potato for a little while. Really odd. Alright, let's go to Azalea Stone's... Which house is it, Azalea? Your primary? I'm assuming. Well, it's weird, but here's the thing. Steam makes it worse when you're having problems with connecting the server. Let's say the server's problematic. Ollie, I thought it was you. Ugh, sorry. If you have problems connecting wait, she's got earrings on. I never noticed before. Little fairy earrings. How cute is that? Yay, you found it anyway. Yep. But it makes it that much worse because it's another step that you have to go through. I'm sorry, Ollie. I always mix up you and Azalea. It's on my, it's stupid me. Oh, fine. I'll be the fairy. I don't have earrings on this one though. I blame you. I have stars on my scrunchies. Look at my wings wiggling. I'm dancing. The tank engine! Why did you try to kill me? I'm cute. Did you not like the tank engine? What's wrong with Thomas? Man, it just ain't right. Poor Thomas. Ah, there we go. Alright guys, it seems like it would be an opportune time to kill this stream, given that we can't keep it up. So let me pull the winner, but first, let's see who else is on, just to make sure I can rate off to somebody. What's wrong with the dank engine? That's what I want to know. Loctavian. We can rate to Loctavian, who I love and you all love. And while doing that, I will poll the contest. So make sure you are all entered. The winner is boom. Delisha! I send you monies. Congo rats. Alright. Writing off to Deloctavian. I will see you all tomorrow.